So with the release of the Dragon's Teeth DLC, we now have access to 4 all new maps, 5 all new weapons, and plenty more Levolution. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to activate the Levolution for all the maps that have it. Now the first map we're taking a closer look at is called Propaganda. Now the Levolution for this map is not user controlled. There's actually a train that passes by every now and again, I'm gonna say like every minute or so, and we saw this train in the Dragon's Teeth trailer, so it definitely destroys anything in its path, tanks, players, jeeps, whatever. So long story short, you do not want to be in this train's path when it rolls on through. Now I'm sure Russian Badger is going to make another Thomas the Dank Engine video and try stopping this train in the future, but that just about wraps up the Levolution for Propaganda. Now there are 2 other maps that offer Levolution in this DLC. We've got Bloomfi Garden with the mudslide and Sunken Dragon's Lake. So starting with Sunken Dragon, there's a tower right next to the lake, and this control tower is the control room for the amount of water going into this lake. Now this is probably the only Levolution event in Battlefield 4 that you can reverse. Now say you don't like the lake without water, just refill it again from the same spot. Now this Levolution event is probably my favorite in the DLC because of how easy it is to activate. You just press a button to either drain or fill the lake, very simple to do. Now there is a cooldown timer after you press one of the buttons, so you can't spam draining or filling it back up again. Now there's also the floating restaurant that gets decimated after launching the Levolution the first time, so definitely a very cool and fun Levolution event. Now the last map that offers Levolution in the DLC is called Bloomfi Garden. Now in my last video I was talking about how this map looks very similar to the garden area on Flood Zone. So I am proud to say that this map does play out like that. You have the overhead train track going right through the garden, much like the highway that goes right through or next to the garden on Flood Zone. Now the Levolution on this map is probably the most destructive I've seen in the game so far. Now to activate the landslide, you need to enable the water pressure control panel on both sides of the dam or at the bottom of the hill by the water tower. So you do need to activate both panels in order for this Levolution to activate. Now once you launch it, you have about 20 to 30 seconds to get out of the way of the landslide. So have fun activating this Levolution, it's probably my favorite in the game so far. Anyways, that just about wraps up this Levolution guide for Dragon's Teeth. Now from what I know, there is not any Levolution on Pearl Market or Propaganda in spite of the train that rolls through. Now I don't know if it counts as Levolution or not, but I decided to include it nonetheless. So if you guys thought this video was informative, make sure to click the like button so other people can have a chance to see it. Now if you do want to see more Dragon's Teeth videos, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be covering Dragon's Teeth and Final Stand a lot on my channel, so subscribe to never miss out on anything about them. Now last but not least, make sure to leave a comment down below telling me your favorite Levolution event from Dragon's Teeth. Now mine is of course the one on Sunken Dragon, but tell me yours in the comment section down below. But anyways, thanks for watching the video through until the end. This has been Zainov, and I hope to see you all in the next one.